Danny McGlone is a younger brother of a rock and roll legend, Big Jazzy McGlone, who's just been killed in a car crash. And Danny has been living in New York for the past few years and working as a musician. And he's flown over for his big brother's funeral. And he gets roped into being the singer in the band.
Susie Kettles was a former art student where she met Danny McGlone at art school at Glasgow School of Art. And they both meet again after, I think it's 10 years. Get back to you on that one. I think it's 10 years, and they meet again in a bar. And through Danny's brother dying and lots of other different circumstances, Susie ends up being part of the Majestics.
He interviews Bomba, and Danny puts his foot in it immediately by calling getting Bomba's name confused with Bambi. I think Wacky's great fun. I don't know, I'm sure John has his own story about what Wacky's about and backstory to Wacky. I've always kind of think he kind of probably still stays with his mum or something.
Well, in the TV series you just kind of see him driving the van and being a small bit grumpy, but Dennis in the stage production, and I mean even this time around he's developed again, and he really is, as John Byrne said, a bit of a facilitator. So he's there, he keeps an eye on the boys, looks after them, smacks them and puts them to bed when they've been a bit naughty, and he's got a kind of a dodgy past, Dennis. You're never quite sure how he first got involved with the Majestics.
I've not met Robbie Coltrane yet. No, I'm dying to meet him. I think he probably thinks that I would freak out if he came and saw the show, but no, I'd love him to come and see it. Absolutely love him to come and see it, because I think he's wonderful, I think he's great.
I had to learn to play guitar for the show, which I did, and we had about 6 weeks rehearsal, but I can only play the 4 songs. No requests, thank you very much.
I went to rock music college, which was a bit like Fame without the leg warmers and with more drink and drugs. You've Lost That Love and Feeling's a big production number in the second half, which we're all daft about. So there's a lot of good songs, a lot of rocking songs going on. Yeah.
Being part of companies like this, they come along so rarely that you have a complete bonding from a very early stage. On the second day, Tony said he hadn't realised he'd cast 13 of the most unstable actors in Scotland, and I think there's a fantastic energy from that, which has been fed into the energy of the characters, because these characters are actually, they're huge characters, they're larger than life, so you need to have a certain energy as an actor to be able to play that.
It's awesome working with John Byrne. It's like being in a John Byrne painting, because he keeps coming up with fresh new ideas all the time. It's almost as if he's sculpting us.
He's been very hands-on obviously in this production, but he's just amazing to work for. He's been here every single day, every single rehearsal. His dedication is brilliant, his mind is brilliant, what he comes up with is amazing, slightly odd but amazing. And you know, he's sitting doing a scene and he's sitting making a hat for Dennis, or making a t-shirt for somebody's costume.
His skill, as far as I was concerned, apart from his obviously ability to write, was being able to pinpoint and isolate people's energies and then write brilliantly for those energies. So I mean, what greater accolade to have John Byrne in rehearsals writing for you.
The most enjoyable thing is doing the shows, because once the audience comes in, they just go daft for it, and it's electric. It's been great to have an opportunity to re-rehearse this, because we're tightening things up and we're putting new gags in, taking stuff out that we didn't feel worked as well as the other stuff, and it's just great to get a chance to redo it again and to get it as good as we possibly can, and I think we've managed. I think it's going to be an amazing show. At
first, when I got involved in it, I didn't think it was so big in Scotland, I didn't think it was so well regarded, or but everyone just loves it, and I think to be part of the first stage production of it is just amazing, but the highlight I suppose would be meeting all these people. I know everybody says that, but it's the truth.